We're here on 17 green, where I just wanted to kind of show everybody, we sprigged this green 7 days ago. So you can already see we're getting these nice 3, 4 inch, 2 inch roots kind of all through here. So the sprigging process, the pre-plant, things like that, you know, crimping it in, top dressing it, rolling it, kind of smashing it all down, that really went well. And we really couldn't ask for better weather, especially right after those sprig dates last week. Thursday and Friday, it was really humid, kind of nasty, 90 degrees. So it was just the perfect kind of petri dish weather for this stuff to stay moist and warm and really push some roots. So our plan for the greens is in the next probably 7 days, we're going to start mowing and get on them and start getting a little aggressive with them and start to push some lateral growth. You'll see a lot of the growth right now is vertical. You know, you got to start telling that plant to go laterally so we can get these things seamed in. So we're really excited about what's going on the greens.
My name's Seth Watts with LeBar Golf, one of the project superintendents here on the Mira Vista project. Today, we came back with our total station, which electronically tells me that we have the proper amount of mix on the green. So after we do that, then I have a team comes around and trims the edge of the old sod that we're butting up the green against. And then the shaper, Jim, is going around with the Sand Pro and just lightly compacting and moving the mix around just enough so it's perfectly tied in with the outside. And then my team will come back around and saw it up to the green's edge. At that point, we'll be ready to put the sprigs on, just like we've done on the front 9, 17, and 18.
We're here in number 1 creek bed where LeBar has just finished laying buffalo grass. The buffalo grass is going to be a little bit more playable. We've got this on 18 creek and number 1 creek. As they split the hole, we figured that was probably a better bet, just kind of being a little bit shorter. It's still going to be about 6 to 8 inches tall, but a little bit more feasible for playability. LeBar is sodding away, so they've got 13 sodded, 12 sodded, some of 11 sodded. We're hoping that they're wrapping up number 11 and headed to number 10. Irrigation has finished number 11. They're putting in irrigation on number 10. So they should be wrapped up here in the next 3 to 4 days, and they'll start their punch list items. And the big and small putting green are going really, really well. We dropped the big putting green probably 2 to 3 feet if you haven't noticed. So where the rock wall used to be at the end of the big putting green, you know, we took about 3 rows of rocks off of that, so you can just step right up onto the green from that side. We added a ton of new teeing space in between the big putting green and the range tees, so all that will be shortcut grass kind of rolling right into the big putting green. It'll all be overseeded in the winter right up to the big putting green, so a really clean, cool new look. The small putting green, we've flattened that out substantially, making the square footage of that space more usable. So we should have 2 really good putting surfaces with the same grass on the golf course, with realistic and puttable contours to really practice before you get out here. We're going to add some steps by the small putting green to kind of get you down. That was how we were able to level it out. So we just took you down really fast off of the curb with some steps, and then we're able to flatten it out from there. So excited about both those things. Andy should be in town here in the next week and kind of get all that stuff approved, and then you'll see us start coring these greens out, the big putting green, the small putting green. And then we've opted to just go ahead and early June, once all the greens are prepped, we'll just sprig them all. The rest of the ones on the back 9, 10 through 16, and then the big and small putting greens. So that makes things a little more feasible for us on the agronomic side to not have a bunch of greens at different heights and different times, things like that. So really excited about that, and it's nice to kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel here. We got about 4, 6, 7 more weeks. LeBar's done a great job. They've been an absolute pleasure to work with. So we're just enjoying the last couple of weeks of building this thing, and then we'll get it grown in and get y'all out here. Thank you.